Before the fame, the world tours, and the platinum records, some of our favorite rock and pop icons were already facing one of life's biggest responsibilities: parenthood. Today, we're diving into the stories of rock and country stars who became parents while they were still chasing their dreams, some before they hit it big, and others right at the height of their fame. Let's take a walk down memory lane. Tina Turner. At just 18, Tina Turner gave birth to her first son, Craig, in 1958. His father was saxophonist Raymond Hill, and Tina was still far from stardom. She later married Ike Turner, who adopted Craig, but the marriage was violent and abusive. Tina escaped Ike in 1976 and went on to rebuild both her career and her life. Craig sadly died by suicide in 2018, a tragedy Tina called her deepest heartbreak. Joanie Mitchell. At 21, Joanie Mitchell gave birth to a daughter in Canada while she was still an unknown artist. Struggling financially and socially, she placed her baby for adoption, a choice that haunted her. The experience shaped her songwriting, especially in songs like Little Green. She briefly married folk musician Chuck Mitchell, but the marriage was short-lived. Years later, she reunited with her daughter in a highly emotional and public reunion. Cass Elliot. In 1967, Cass Elliot gave birth to her daughter, Owen Vanessa Elliot. She never revealed the father, choosing to raise Owen as a single mother. Cass was briefly married to James Hendricks, though it was mostly a marriage of convenience. Despite her fame, she kept her daughter away from the limelight. Cass passed away at just 32, leaving behind a strong, independent young daughter. Michelle Phillips. Michelle became a mom in 1968, giving birth to Chinna Phillips with husband John Phillips. Their marriage, much like their music, was full of highs and lows, and plenty of drama. After divorcing John, Michelle went on to act in film and TV while raising Chinna. Chinna would later find fame in the pop group Wilson Phillips. Michelle had another son, Austin, in the 1980s with actor Granger Hines. Neneh Cherry. Neneh was just 24 when she performed Buffalo Stance on Top of the Pops while pregnant. Her daughter Naima was born that same year in 1988. Neneh later married music producer Cameron McVeigh, and they raised 3 kids together. She broke boundaries, showing the world that being a pop star and a mom wasn't mutually exclusive. Even now, she's celebrated for redefining motherhood in music. Bebe Buell. Model and singer Bebe Buell had daughter Liv Tyler in 1977 at age 24. To shield Liv from Steven Tyler's substance issues, Bebe initially claimed Todd Rundgren was the father. Liv eventually discovered the truth as a teen, forging a relationship with Steven. Though Bebe never married at the time, her name became legendary in rock circles. She remains proud of raising Liv in a world that rarely made space for young mothers. Tiffany Darwish. Pop star Tiffany married makeup artist Bolmaro Garcia in 1992 and became a mom at 21. Her son Elijah was born just as her pop career was winding down. The couple later divorced, and Tiffany returned to music in the 2000s. She's been open about the emotional weight of fame, motherhood, and identity. Despite the challenges, she stayed grounded through it all. Steve Marriott. Steve Marriott welcomed his son Toby in 1976 with wife Jenny Rylance. Their marriage ended amid the pressures of touring and infidelity. Steve's later years were troubled by financial difficulties and addiction. Still, his son followed in his footsteps, forming his own rock band. Steve's legacy lives on in both music and family. Loretta Lynn. Loretta married at just 15 and had 4 children by age 20. She and her husband, Doolittle Lynn, had a volatile yet long-lasting relationship. Despite personal turmoil, he pushed her to pursue music, and she soared. Loretta's early life became the heart of her most iconic songs. Coal Miner's Daughter wasn't just a hit, it was her truth. Roseanne Cash. Roseanne became a mother at 24 during the early rise of her solo career. She married fellow musician Rodney Crowell, and together they had 4 daughters. Their musical chemistry didn't always translate to marriage, and they divorced in 1992. Still, Roseanne found strength in her children and her writing. Her later music reflects the struggles of love, legacy, and resilience. Whan Jennings. Whan had several children before his music hit the mainstream. His wild lifestyle led to broken relationships and substance struggles. But in 1969, he found stability with country singer Jessi Colter. Their marriage endured drug battles and fame, a rare feat in country music. Their son, Shooter Jennings, would go on to continue the outlaw legacy. Tammy Wynette. Tammy gave birth to her first child at just 18 before fame ever found her. She had 5 marriages, including one to fellow country legend George Jones. Theirs was a stormy romance, filled with talent, love, and heartbreak. Tammy balanced raising 4 daughters with a grueling touring schedule. Her real-life pain inspired timeless hits that millions could relate to. Emiloo Harris. Emiloo had daughter Hallie at 21 with her first husband, Tom Slocum. She later had a second daughter during her marriage to producer Brian Ahern. Both marriages ended in divorce, but she remained a devoted mother. She often brought her children on tour, creating a unique musical family life. Emiloo's songs reflect both sorrow and serenity, drawn from her real experiences. Hank Williams Jr. Hank Jr. became a father in his early 20s, inheriting both fame and expectation. His personal life mirrored his outlaw image, rebellious and unpredictable. He had children from multiple marriages, including country artist Hank III. A near-fatal accident in 1975 changed his outlook and career path. Despite the chaos, he carved out a name beyond his father's shadow.